Meeting in Seoul today, senior diplomats from South Korea, Japan, and China have agreed to hold a long-sought summit between their leaders at their earliest convenience. Ahead of the summit, they are planning a meeting between their foreign ministers first, which will reportedly take place in November. Our foreign affairs correspondent Bae Eun-ji reports.
Senior diplomats from South Korea, Japan, and China held talks in Seoul on Tuesday to discuss ways to resume holding trilateral summits between their leaders. This comes as South Korea, the chair of the meeting, is seeking to hold such a summit by the end of this year. Deputy Foreign Minister Chung sat down for talks with Japan's Senior Deputy Minister for Foreign Affairs, Takehiro Funakoshi, and China's Assistant Minister of Foreign Affairs, Nong. The Foreign Ministry spokesperson explained that Tuesday's meeting signals that the three countries have managed to take their first step in resuming cooperation between them that has been stalled for the past 4 years.
Through the meeting this morning, the three countries agreed to hold a trilateral summit at their earliest convenience. Also, to prepare for the summit, they decided to hold a meeting between their foreign ministers as soon as possible.
The three countries are reportedly discussing ways to hold a meeting between their foreign ministers in November in Busan. There, they will discuss specific details of the potential summit, which was last held in December 2019. A meeting hasn't been held since then, amid the COVID-19 pandemic and strained relations between Seoul and Tokyo, due to diplomatic and trade disputes triggered by historic issues that date back to Japan's colonial occupation of Korea before and during World War II. Separately, a Japanese media network reported that during Tuesday's high-level talks, Seoul expressed the hope of holding the trilateral summit in December. Citing an unnamed South Korean official, JNN specifically said the meeting will take place in Seoul sometime after December 18th. Over in the U.S., when asked about the possible trilateral summit, the White House said it respects the ability of countries to make their own sovereign decisions in the best interest of their people, just as the U.S. responsibly manages its relationship with China and other partners and allies. Bae Eun-ji, 아리랑뉴스.